Hello, everybody. Welcome to Freedom Workshop. We're doing our live Wednesday recording where we talk about commentary. And I see a lot of new people in here, and I want to make sure that we kind of go over some of the things that we've talked about before. Um, when you guys are playing, I'm going to guess that a lot of you are doing gameplay videos. And what
Yeah.
happens when you're playing gameplay videos and you get to those points where there's nothing going on in your game? And it just helps to be able to talk about a lot of things as you're playing through the game. Like when you're walking through like a hallway, it's a really long hallway. Just start talking about stuff. It's like the main thing about commentary because you need to keep talking about things. There's two different types of commentary. There's the sports commentary where you say the action. You tell what the action is, which is, boxing, he did a haymaker, he's jabbed like 3 times, you start saying those things out loud so people can hear the commentary as they're watching the show. And that's one commentary. The second commentary is storytelling commentary. That is mostly used for wrestling. You'll see that a lot. Yeah, they will call the action on that, but they'll also start telling you about the backstory of some of the characters that are in the ring, and start giving some opinions and stuff on what they think is going to happen. These things are really good to put into your videos, and commentary is kind of hard to do, especially when you're just putting a mic in front of you and playing a game. And you think that you're doing good commentary until you listen to it, then you find out that you're pretty quiet about 75% of the time of the game. So, do any of you guys uh, have you guys been trying to work on your commentary at all, or is it just something that you guys don't really focus on that much?
Well, I'm sorry, guys, to jump in there to say that. For me, I just wanted to mention that I try to do as much commentary as I can because I used to do internet radio for my own little radio station I had on Spreaker.com,
Mm-hmm.
and I love talking, but I don't know if I'm doing the right commentary or what if I'm saying things right or if I'm boring people out by talking way too much or not talking enough. I don't really know, and I did some commentary on a couple of videos that I did on my channel. If you see there, some of the play or live streams, like I guess would say the farm tractor one I did on farming for Android, but a couple other ones did random videos. I don't really know if I'm good or bad, and that's the thing is trying to get advice on what I could do to help myself better in the commentary section or any section by all means. And that's why I figured this is a good topic to talk about today, and I'm glad that I can have a little say about that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool that you're going to bring that up. I did podcasting for quite a while, and it is kind of a hard thing to try and figure out if you're doing it right or not as well. And the quick answer to that is it depends on your audience. Like, if you're doing something like a news show or something like that on radio, then you're pretty much going to have to talk throughout the whole thing all the time. With YouTube, it's a little bit harder because you don't know, like you said, you don't know if you're going to be talking their ears off constantly, and you don't know exactly what they're going to be into in the first place. So what you need to do, what you need to do is you need to put questions down in your comments, or even ask questions in your videos or vlogs, and just ask them. Um, you're looking for a good medium. That I would assume nobody has complained so far, but just say something along the lines of, um, "Hey guys, am I talking too much?" And just kind of figure it out from there. Did anybody else want to say something?
I like cookies.
Oh, he likes cookies. Okay,
Well, I
that's
mean,
very
a
important.
lot of gameplay commentary that I do, I try to get comfortable. That way, when I'm doing the commentary, it doesn't sound. Because a lot of the times, either my face will be in the video, or I'll just have the video since it's on PlayStation 4 most of the time.
Hmm.
Uh, it'll just be the video, and I sit here and I commentate over it. I'll sit here, just talk. Like, loading screens are a good example of when it gets
Oh
boring
yeah.
in the gameplay.
Yeah.
One of the things I'll do to try and make it more comfortable for myself is I'll sit here, I'll ask how their day is, leave it down in the comments below, stuff like that. Because it takes time to get comfortable with commentating. I mean, back here 6 months ago, I didn't know how to do that, and I just constantly yapped and yapped and yapped.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the
But
things I don't do in my videos. I don't ask very many questions, and I should. I should be asking how everybody is doing, and yeah, or something along the lines of that. I need to improve myself a little bit as well. This is one of the reasons why I bring people together and try and work on some of these things. I'm gonna give a quick tip because I haven't talked about this in a while. If you guys want to improve your commentary, just without the camera on and the microphone on and just practice, start in the beginning of your day. Wake up and start talking about what you're going to do or what you're seeing. Wake up and say um, something simple like, okay, good morning, everybody. Or not everybody. Just say good morning to your cat or something. And say, hello, cat. How are you doing today? Oh, where are my socks? There are my socks. All right, I'm going to put my socks on now. Okay, so what do I need to do today? Start talking out everything that you want to do or things that you're looking at and just kind of practice that from the beginning of the day. And then try putting it different areas like when you're cooking or when you're doing homework or something like that. Just try and put your thoughts into words as you're going throughout your day. And when you start doing that, it's going to be fast. It's going to be within the same week you're going to start getting a little bit bored with it and you're going to start making it a little more entertaining for yourself to the point where you're going to start making yourself laugh.
Just wait till your
Yes.
family thinks you're insane.
Leonor tips, talk to yourself. Yes.
Yeah,
Wait till your family
I
thinks
agree
you're
with
insane.
that. I agree with that there. But has anyone ever had thought of a collaboration commentary where you have somebody with you so you can actually engage because they might throw a joke out at you or they might throw a curveball at you? Because I know I work with Maylock Gaming and I work with him and he's actually great because we both commentate back and forth. We talk with each other and I
Hmm.
let him know, oh, the stream's going good, or we shoot back and we engage with the viewers. So it's kind of a good thing. So I just wanted to know if commentary collaboration would be a good thing.
We try and do. We're going to be playing a game in a little bit. Every time I do a commentary show, we do games afterwards. And one of the things that we do is let's see. This show's only been going for about 3 weeks now. We've done a chain sentences twice, and a lot of times the people are pretty green at doing commentary here, so they really struggle to try and figure out a word to say in the sentence, so everything goes a little bit slow, and it gets a little entertaining because you see people just kind of like lock up.
Ibby, are you trying to do Morse code with your mute button, just pressing it back and forth? Like, really?
Hello.
That's like Morse code. It literally looks like it. I'm looking at this flash.
Now, are you suggesting to also too is when you do commentary, is it best to have a webcam on? Do you really need to have that in that way so people can see you and associate with you and stuff like that, or it doesn't really matter? Is that a preference, or is that just a thing you have to have?
No,
for
you can.
YouTube, for YouTube, you need a webcam. You can, of course, work without one. That's fine, but you need a webcam. You need something with your face on it because
We would
it's
prefer
a
to see your
video.
reaction.
Yeah, it's a video. It's visual. It's not a podcast or radio. And people really need to make that connection with you because if they don't see you, they might not stick around. That's just kind of how things work. Along with your thumbnails, if I know there are a lot of people that don't put their picture in their thumbnails, they just basically let the uh, content or the game speak for itself. But there are a lot more thumbnails that get clicked on that have your face on it than without your face. Everybody's all quiet.
Okay, good question. That was a good idea because I didn't know if I should do it because I've been growing on my thumbnails and everyone's coming to me saying, "How'd you make that thumbnail? Can you make me one?" And it was like, I'm cool with that. And that's why you were saying adding your webcam or adding a webcam shot, a still image of yourself in your thumbnail. That's what you're saying is going to help us get more a way. It's not like what you say clickbait, but it's another form of dragging people in because they want to see if you're in the video. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's when somebody sees a face there, the brain naturally draws the eye to that face and immediately asks it, like, who is that? Do I know that person? That's just how the brain works, and our eyes work. It's also the same with colors. Like if you put something that's neon green or something like that, the eye goes to that directly instead of everything else that is on the page. And it's more of a human nature thing that people use in their thumbnails to try and grab their attention and have people click on it. So it's not really, like you said, it's not really clickbait. It's kind of I don't know what you call it, but it draws the eye and has people click on it
I could
a
say
lot more often than just a
psychological
regular
thing.
thumbnail. What's that?
It's more of a psychic or psychological thing. It's a thing that just clicks in people's
Yeah,
minds.
it's a human nature thing for sure. So yeah, if you highly recommend that you guys use webcam cameras, whatever you guys need.
I
If you
recommend
don't
it.
have that, if you don't have that, you don't have that. That's fine. Just you still need to get out there and start, keep practicing your videos, and you will get better over time with or without a camera. Okay, so is there anybody
Okay.
that has any more questions about starting up commentary or losing focus while you're doing commentary or anything like that?
Just a quick
I
question.
wanted to
Was
shoot
anyone
on losing
getting tricked?
focus.
Woo, that's a lot of people. Okay, hold on. Melloc. Oh no, Melloc's not talking.
I'm
Who
right
else
here,
was talking?
but
Okay.
I believe Fire Out was saying about the losing interest in the commentary because you start focusing on the game more. Because
Mhm.
I've had this happen to me several times where I'll be in the middle of talking and just stop because I'm so focused on the game. I
Yeah,
guess the
that
best way to ask this is how do you keep from doing
um the best way to keep doing that is or to stop doing that is to, like I said before, just start practicing your commentary through the day. As someone said, start talking to yourself a lot more. But there are always going to be times where the game just like shocks you and you're quiet. Um, you just try, and when you get past that moment, just really like lay it on a little bit more of your opinion of what is going on in the game. Like if somebody just got killed off, of course you're going to be shocked, you're going to be quiet. But then after that, when the game starts kicking up again, start talking about it. Don't just don't think in your head like, man, I'm really going to miss that guy. That was a really cool character.
Sorry, are you
Say
meaning the
that
first impression type way?
in a first impression type way.
Like
Question
I'm
mark?
meaning a first impression in game wise, like your first impression on the game or your first impression of that level of how you received it when you got into that level, so you can divert from the game but keep people commentary like, oh, I remember this game back in the 80s. This was a really great game, but now
Mm-hmm.
you look at it 10, 20, 30 years later and you're saying, wow, you're doing your first impression on how you like it now.
Yes, start adding in information. That's always a good thing too. If you actually read up on your game a little bit, and I know a lot of people play games blind, like they are going into it for the first time. They don't want to do a lot of research. After doing like your first few episodes, do a little bit of research of backstory or game developments, and then you'll have some more stuff to talk about, like, oh, these guys worked on this game for like 3 years, and stuff like that. Yeah, little nuggets like that you can just throw in and have some extra commentary ammo when you get to some of those quiet spots, and especially when you start noticing that you're doing a lot of quiet spots, you can put those in there. Okay, stop muting. I see that.
Oh, I'm not the only one.
Are,
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna throw in a couple of games now, or not a couple. We're just gonna do one game, and this is kind of focused on what uh, Malak was talking about. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have somebody talk for 20 seconds. I want you to talk kind of fast, not super fast, but just kind of fast, and just keep talking about things that are around you, things that not past stories, not past stories. We're not going to go with stories. I want you to talk about things that are around you right now. Um, your wall, your ceiling, what's hanging on your ceiling, light switches, pictures. Don't go into past stories because that's too easy. I just want you to be talking about things that are around you at this moment, and I'm going to time you for 25 seconds.
Why don't you start?
Why don't I start? Oh, here we go. Let me put the timer on.
Timing yourself.
See, I was going to have Fire Rat do this because he's pro like that, you see.
I'm
Yeah, you need to do it.
sure.
You
I'm
need
ready
to.
to. I'm ready to fire it off. I got something I could say in 25 seconds. No problem.
25 seconds, Fire Rat. Go.
All right. Well, things around me right now, there are like a lot of like old like heuristic signs, like you would see like an old motor oil, gasoline type signs, stuff like that. All old car like things, all the tins type signs, like grandma's kitchen type street sign type things you see where mom's parks here. There's some nice fluorescent lighting hanging in red pots. There's red boots
Stop.
hanging around.
Stop. Let's see. There was about 4 ums in there.
Likes.
Since
Sorry about the I was trying to.
Congrats
on all
the
I got
likes.
brain farted.
since that you are, you've been doing some radio and stuff like that. Ums are like, oh man, I do way too many of those. So I could pick that out, and that was the one thing that I could pick on you about. So work on your ums.
And likes.
I guess
Okay,
I'll
thank
take
you.
it on
I-
next.
Thanks for the comment. I appreciate that. I apologize with the ums, but it's a habit I have of certain words because actually, to put it this way, I was born with ADD, so that's why I have those little quirks.
Oh, it's habit with everybody. Holy cow, it's such a hard thing to break. Okay, well, I think I just put 25 minutes on the clock. That's a long time. That's a long time.
That's a
They're funny.
long time.
Hey, no, that's longer than most of my videos that I watch.
That's longer than most videos anybody watches.
True.
Okay, we're gonna go with Zelsfrags now, since he's here.
No, I'm not part of that.
And he's
I
gonna
don't have a
talk for
mic, I don't
25 seconds, because that's why he's here in commentary
muted
chat
have-
with
I'm
us.
not part of this.
Oh, you're right here. I see your name. So unmute that microphone, buddy.
Yeah.
You're rolling.
Oh,
He muted his
Oh!
mute him. Change his name.
Okay, we're gonna go with Malak here, since we
Alright.
have a coward in the group. Malak, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, today I'm going to be playing Sleep Simulator. I have these 2 comfortable pillows, really soft, really good to sleep on. I also have these 2 nice big blankets that I'm going to throw over the top of me while I sleep. Thank you and have a good night.
7. Oh, you're
wasn't
short. You
25.
fail. You fail. Fail.
I was expecting to
Matt, you could have done better than that. Come on, I know you too well.
I was expecting
Alright,
Matt not to go, I have Lenore's shrine on my windowsill.
Is it a griffin? I love griffins. They're my favorite
I'm
animal.
also surrounded by a lot of trailers.
Okay, we got Linka next.
Oh. I don't know.
3,
Crap.
2, 1, go.
Well, first I've got my 2 memory foam pillows that are comfy and I'm laying on right now. I am playing Battlefield 1 currently on the new map. I'm currently capturing B. I have the nicest, biggest mouse mat I really never need for this Razer mouse. It's so small. I have like the potato PC of this whole group, except Sheepy. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, you had 3 seconds left.
Well, I do have a 32-inch screen, but that's just
Fail.
like, who cares about a 32-inch screen? It's useless.
Do we have anybody else? We have
Yeah.
okay. Just because everybody's been sucking, I'm gonna give you 26 seconds.
Really?
All right.
Correct.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, I have this Samsung Galaxy Prime here. I have a big trash can full of paper. My walls right here are painted blue and red. I've painted them like 5 months ago. I have my sheet of paper right here. I write on it all kinds of stuff. I have a pack of cigarettes from my friend that was here a week
Stop.
ago. Oh, that was
You did
hard.
just fine. Everybody clap. Everybody that's in their bed right now, clap. Yay.
That's not clapping. Lionel,
Yo.
when you said talk about the things around you, I was going to say my non-existent friends. It includes Sheepy, Lime, Illusion.
Oh.
Funny.
They are literally my non-existent friends. Oh, depressing. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, so Fire Rat was actually talking about doing
I'm
some
no
back and
longer
forth
Darkness
commentary stuff.
3031.
We are over our time for right now, but he was talking about doing some commentary where you just kind of play back and forth with each other after, like, you know, telling jokes and just making fun of each other, picking on each other, or picking on the game, and just kind of working off of each other. And that's kind of a fun thing to do, especially when you have podcasting experience. It's like, it's hard when you get into do a collaboration with somebody because you don't know how their style is, and you've been working on your style for a while, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to like steal this guy's show either. You know, when you really get into it and you start talking and doing all of these things that we talk about, like telling the stories of what's going on and talking about characters and giving your opinions, you're going to be doing like what I'm doing right now, and it's just drowning everybody out and doing my own show. And it's kind of hard. You need to learn how to pull yourself back and how to do more and how to just like fill in the gaps as you're going while being on somebody else's show and just going with their style. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do something like that for this. Maybe when the show gets a little bit bigger and we have a few more people in here, maybe we'll start doing something on Twitch, and we'll grab a couple of people, have you guys play a game live on Twitch, and see how your banter goes between both of you live.
Sounds like a good idea to me. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to say something to you guys. I did a interview with a guy that runs a freak show when I had my radio show, podcast, and I did it with him a couple years back. And I used to be their guy that he used to come up to Canada, where I'm from, and he would have me go around, put the flyers up around around to promote his thing, and I got free tickets for it, and I got a few to give away, and we gave away some on my show. What was the big thing is I did the interview, and it turned out really, really, really well, and I really thought it was really good, and it's that flavor that I want to take back from doing that and bring that into my gaming. But I just don't know if it's the right type of media. Bring in your podcast stuff and taking it and try and twist it into the game form, unless you're doing a talk show about video gaming and the market, like sort of like the guy from Review Check USA. And stuff like that that's on YouTube. But I just wanted to mention that. Thanks, guys. And thank you for that comment, to letting me saying about the comment collaboration or whatever.
Yeah, sure thing. It's a really good idea. Does anybody else have any closing comments to say?
Bring back
You-
Admiral Leonor.
It shall happen.
Can you be
What
quiet
happened?
so I can watch Leonor's video, please?
Oh, look at that.
One
Such a
thing I
fan.
can say, guys, I just want to say thank you to Maylock Gaming for meeting this guy. He's a great guy, and to start doing comic collaboration or doing collaboration with him is awesome because he asked me to be part of his stream, and no one's ever in their life ever asked me or accepted me to do something like that. Plus, I don't have too many good quality friends. All my friends are pretty much basically internet-based friends, and a few acquaintances around my own local city. But other than that, if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. And the experiences that I'm learning and the fun that I'm gaining from doing this, I appreciate to him and all you guys putting on a workshop like this can help everyone grow and help people collaborate more and learn from their mistakes. And that's the best thing that I appreciate this. I want to say thank you again, and that's all.
I love you too.
Who the
Yay!
hell said I love you?
I don't know.
That
it
was
me?
better than the cookies comment earlier.
That was a very great speech, man.
If anybody
Thank you
wants
so much.
to do work on commentary, like I said, that this show is every Wednesday. We get a lot of people, just random people in here. We only have a couple people that come in that are regulars. So if you guys want to just start collaborating and start doing some commentary stuff, even here on Discord, you guys can.
what time
If
is
you
it
guys
on
have
Wednesday?
YouTube, everybody has YouTube, so everybody can just like pull up one video and start commentating. Comment on it with somebody in Discord. It's free.
Yeah.
That's all you
It's
need to
free?
do. Well, YouTube and
Honestly.
Discord are free. You're paying for your internet. I know.
And for electricity.
It really depends. If you pay,
Yeah,
Not
that's
what I
true.
was
You
gonna
gotta pay
say,
for
but
internet,
okay.
but who has unlimited and who has a good speed? But to put it this way, guys, just wanted to ask, when is this show? What exact times? I just caught it today, but I want to be coming regular to this actual workshop, and that's why I wanted to ask.
This is 3 p.m. Central. I don't know what the other time zones are. It's on Monday and Wednesday. Monday, I always try and bring up something that will help you out with your YouTube channel or social media. And Wednesday is always commentary because commentary is just such a hard thing to work on. And to have people come in every week and check up on their progress is really important.
well, if you live in the UK, it would be 2100. What you just said in my time.
I am Eastern Standard Time, so I'm the New York side, East Coast.
Okay. If you missed the show, though, I usually record it. It goes over to my channel. I allow cussing and stuff in here, and I don't really edit it out that much because people are just doing learning at their own pace and being themselves in here. So it's not something that I normally put. It's not something that I would put on Freedom Central itself. I've talked to George, and George loves the show. He's even thought about putting the show on Freedom Central, but I'm like, no, I don't really want that there.
I don't want my
Good thing if
mistakes
it goes there
to
once
show
in a
up.
blue moon.
If you go into the Freedom Workshop text chat, I think that there's a link in there to the playlist of all of the past shows. This has only been going on for about 3 weeks, so there isn't that many there, and I think I still need to render 2 more episodes yet. So
Say no.
I just wanted to mention, sorry guys for interrupting, but I want to get this in quickly so all you guys hear. I know there's a thing coming up in Toronto. It's called Fan Expo, and one of the community members is going to be there doing a collaboration.
Yes.
He was talking about Stan Lee and all that. I'm hoping to run into him and we can do a collaboration. I already posted a comment in the chat comment section to hook up with him. So maybe something like that will go across, and that might be an experience to look back at that. And if he does post a video or however we do the collab and he shares it out, that will be an idea so I can grow and learn and look back at that over the years of growing on YouTube. I just want to thanks to Freedom for all that, and you guys for all you guys have effort of having the opportunity to get to meet someone like that from a big partnership, or you call YouTube partnership, like you guys.
keep your eye on the admins because Frosted Fricks is an admin and he comes in here pretty often. If you message him through Discord here, you'll probably get a response quicker instead of through
God,
the
type out.
comments.
Okay, so what was his name again? You cut out there for a second.
Frosted Fricks.
Oh, I know who he is. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Can
some
you
of the other
send
guys are trying to say
channel?
something. Does anybody else have any more questions or anything like that?
Can you send your channel to your channel link?
Oh, for the playlist?
Yeah.
Okay. I can go ahead and grab that.
I actually want to go and look at it.
I'm going to end the show here, though. thank you guys for stopping in, and I'm gonna be stopping the recording. So thank you.
Okay, you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
No.
Bye all. Bye all.
Welcome to Leonore's mine.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, great
All
show,
right,
guys.
get-
Thank you.
Getting the link now. Where's my channel?
Too bad. I already linked it.
Ooh.
Look at that. Nice. I had to get past all my twerking links.